Welcome to UPSC Vinoth. So today we are going to discuss one of the most important topic, that is international relation map. So we already started a series and made two videos with respect to map. That means IR. IR with respect to map. Today we are going to take a theme called Africa. Africa. So I will discuss most of the current affairs with respect to African theme and map also. So first of all, shall I start with Chad Lake. See, UPSC will always focus on shrinking lakes, RLC, like that. There are multiple examples. In that concept, Chad Lake also one of the important lake. It has been shrinking since the 1950s. So 1950s now it has shrunk to very small area. But why it is a concern? See, every lakes are shrinking, but why it is a concern? Because it provides water to major countries. It provides water to Chad, Nigeria, Niger, Cameroon. That is drinking water. Drinking water. This is they provide water to drinking water. So this is very much important. Important. So first of all, Chad Lake, also known as Lake Chad. Lake Chad, a large and shallow lake, a large and shallow freshwater lake. First of all, freshwater lake located in Sahelian region, located at Sahelian region, bordered by Niger, Nigeria, Chad, Niger, Nigeria, and Cameroon. So, sorry, Cameroon. Chad, Niger, Nigeria, and Cameroon. Okay, Lake Chad is bordered by Chad, Niger, Nigeria, and Cameroon. So C2N, 2C2N, Chad, Cameroon, Nigeria, Niger. Okay, so it is very easy to remember. 2C, 2N, 2C, 2N. Okay. So now so mostly they will ask question with respect to this only. So this is an endoric lake. Endoric lake means no outlet to the sea. No outlet to the sea. Okay. So according to the global resource information, see, according to the global resource information, it has given multiple facts. First thing is, so the United Nations Environmental Program, according to United Nation Environmental Program, okay, the lake shrank up to 95 percentage, 95 percentage shrinkage. It has shrunken up to 95 percentage. Historically, the lake has shrunken up to 95 percentage. See, this is the total area, and it's keep on shrinking. Okay, so it is one of the most important concern, because this lake, why it is, because it is in the concern, it provides drinking water to, see, all all the four countries. Okay, so this is the largest lake in Chad basin. See, this lake is also a largest lake in where? Chad basin. So Chad river fed by tributary Logon and provides 90% of lake water. See, it also, the Chad river also, it gives water, 90% of water to the lake. Okay, so this is one of the important thing. Biosphere reserve, world heritage site, Ramsar sites, wetland, international importance, all these things are present here. All these things are present here. So it supplies water to Nigeria, where 7 million people, Niger, where 5 million people, Cameroon, where 6 million people, Chad, where 12 million people. Almost 30 million people are depending upon this lake. Lake Chad is a second largest lake. This is a second largest lake of Africa. So after Lake Victoria, UPSC already asked question with respect to Lake Victoria. So now they can ask the question with respect to what? Lake Chad. So this provides fresh water to the Sahelian region. So second largest lake after Victoria, So river, Yobun River. So Chari long and river system. See, river system are all not very important for this in this concept. Just have a look over this. Okay. So these are the important thing. So Chad, Niger, 2C, 2N. 2C, 2N. Okay. So these are the important point. Okay. So here it is also present. It is also present where nearby Saharan Desert. So shallow freshwater lake, one of the Asia's largest lake in past. Now it is shrinking severely. Located at Endoric Basin, no outlet to the sea. Situated at Sahel region. So supported to the millions of people for fishing, farming, livestock rearing. Severe shrinkage. 90% has been reduced. So endoric drainage system, Sahel region, Chad, Niger, Nigeria, Cameroon, transboundary lakes. So see, the lake is lake spreads to Nigeria, Niger, Chad, Cameroon. 4 countries. That means it is transboundary lake. It is transboundary lake. Okay. So this is very much important point with respect to UPSC prelims. And UNESCO has given one of the worst in world. So Lake Chaho crisis is one of the worst crisis in the world. Okay. Now let us move to the Sudan. See, Sudan. First of all, let us see the Sudan political map. Sudan political map. What is this Sudan? Sudan is faces Red Sea. See, Sudan faces Red Sea. First thing you want to know that Sudan is not a landlocked country. It faces Red Sea. See, this is very important. When the question is, when they are asking the question, they will look into that Sudan is a landlocked country. They will say that landlocked country. No, Sudan faces Red Sea. Sudan faces Red Sea. Sudan faces Red Sea. That is, it is not a landlocked. And also, see, major thing, white Nile and blue Nile. White Nile and blue Nile. So here, Khartoum, the White Nile and Blue Nile joins at the Sudan at the Khartoum region and flow as Nile River and flow as Nile River and flow as Nile River. So first of all, Sudan is present in northeastern part of the Africa, and it faces the Red Sea, and north of the equator. See, north of the equator. See, this is very much important. Sudan is present in north of the equator. So its capital is Khartoum. Its capital is Khartoum, where the Blue Nile and White Nile has merging it. So it is known as Khartoum. So Sudan. See, whenever we talk about Sudan, generally we see the location of the Sudan, Red Sea, bordered by Sudan is bordered by how many countries? So Eritrea, Ethiopia, South Sudan. Sudan is bordered by South Sudan, Central African Republic, Chad, Egypt. So Egypt, Chad, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea. That means Eritrea, Ethiopia, South Sudan, all these countries are bordering the Sudan. Okay. So see, Sudan is a tropical climate country. First of all, see, climatic condition. Sudan is tropical climate country. High temperature, and humidity is generally low. So negligible rainfall. So here Sudan, it will contain more desert because it has less rainy season. So dust storm is also prevalent here. Important unique features on Darfur. See, Africa's third largest country is Darfur region is infamous for civil war. See, in Sudan, it has some issues with the Darfur region. The Darfur region, let us discuss that also. That also. First of all, it has some issues with Darfur region. Okay, so first, just know this right now. So important tribes, Nubian tribes, Bija tribes, and also Arab tribes. These tribes are totally 87 important tribal groups are seen over here. Okay, so now see the coastal line is along Red Sea. Nile River flows through Sudan. Important after the creation of South Sudan. See, in 2011, there has been issue, and the new country has been evolved, that is called South Sudan. See, Sudan faces Red Sea, but South Sudan does not faces Red Sea. Here, see clearly, this is South Sudan. South Sudan. See, Sudan is bordered by Egypt, Libya, Chad, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Eritrea. See, these are very much important, and it is open to sea. Okay, see, these are the bordering countries, and some of Nile lifeline of the Sudan. So North Africa, it is above the equator. So see, this also very much important. Sudan is above the equator. So Egypt, Libya, Chad, Central. So one second. So bordering countries. See the bordering countries: Egypt, Libya, Chad, Central African Republic, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea. Okay. Okay. So now let us move to the South Sudan. Now let us move to the South Sudan. See, very simple. South Sudan is south of North Sudan. Sorry, it's not North Sudan. South Sudan. Okay. So it is bordered by South Sudan is bordered by South Sudan. Sorry, South Sudan is bordered by how many countries? See, South Sudan is bordered by. Let us see one second. So Sudan, Ethiopia, Sudan, Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, Republic of Central African Republic, DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic, Uganda, Kenya, Ethiopia. See, I will write here clearly. South Sudan is bordered by how many countries? First of all, South Sudan is bordered by Sudan, Sudan here, Eritrea here, Kenya, sorry, Ethiopia, sorry, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Kenya, Uganda, Democratic Republic of Congo, Central African Republic. Two African Republic, Kenya, Uganda, Eritrea, Sudan. So these are the important points, important countries who are bordering the Sudan. The South Sudan has tropical climate. See here also they have tropical climate only with high humidity. It gained independence from from the Republic of Sudan in 2011. 2011. See, mark the year 2011. Okay. So South Sudan mostly, see, in South Sudan mostly it is swamp region because of Nile River. Okay, South Sudan population is about 11 million people. Okay, so it is not very much important. So just to have a point over this. Okay, now let us come with Red Sea. Red Sea. Okay, see Red Sea. Why it is in the news every year? Not only this year. Every year Red Sea is in the news. Not only 2025-26. Every year Red Sea will be in the news. Why? Because of the Suez Canal issue. Suez Canal issue. This year also there was an issue with respect to Suez Canal. Suez Canal. First of all, why it is in the news? Red Sea, why it is in the news? A seawater inlet for Indian Ocean between Africa and Asia. So seawater inlet between Africa and Asia. See, what is its unique character? So its location. Its location. A seawater inlet. So geological formation. It is formed in Rift Valley. Rift Valley. That means Rift Valley. Rift Valley. So it is here. The Red Sea has been formed, shaped over 4 to 5 million years through slow seafloor spreading, Earth's young oceanic crust. Okay. So unique character of ecoregion, world northernmost tropical sea. Okay, globally 200 ecoregion and home to vibrant coral reefs. Okay, so northern connection leads to Suez Canal, Gulf of Suez, Mediterranean Sea. So here Suez Canal, here Mediterranean Sea. Okay. Significant depth or characteristics markers. 97 significant depth or characteristics marker has been found. Arid surrounded by the desert and semi-desert, with no significance of fresh water. That means it is more saltier. Elongated and narrow basin, Mediterranean River. Okay, that is Red Sea. That is Red Sea. See, this is very much important. Bordering countries of the Red Sea. Bordering countries of the Red Sea. Egypt, Sudan, Eritrea, Djibouti. So, Desi, D-E-S-S, sorry, D-E-E-S, Des. So, Asian coast. Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Israel, Jordan. These are all bordering with respect to Red Sea. Saudi Arabia, Jordan, Yemen, Israel, okay, and Jordan. Okay, so here, so let us continue the series in the next video. So that is so far major part of the things we have discussed. In part 2 we will discuss remaining part of the African issues. Thank you.